hey guys, this only took me 12 years to figure this shit out. I had an update to reconnect to Facebook, and it wouldn't let me go live until I did that. So here we are. So, we are here giving updates on what seems like everyone, starting with Jeremiah Payne. Shocker. Jeremiah Payne, if you recall, said that he was retiring from auditing. But, let's put this over here. Let's pretend like I know what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. So, Jeremiah Payne announcement. Let me zoom in. There we go. So he changed his phone number, and he's going to continue putting it in his live streams and whatnot. To those of you who have gotten a text, it's really hard to read Jeremiah's shit because none of it ever makes sense. Anywho, that's not his phone number anymore. He'll be posting the text now number for all of his fans to reach him, and he can't wait to get back to auditing soon. If you recall, he retired what feels like 127 times already. And he keeps saying, this is the last one. I'm retired. Blah, blah, blah. I'm retired. Turns out he lied again. Shocker. A frauditor who lies. But this is the part. I'm sick right now with double pneumonia and fluid around my heart and lungs. I go back to the hospital Thursday where I might be admitted. Time will tell. Please pray for you. Love it. Blah, blah, blah. My guy, you live outside because you refuse to actually work and get a job and do anything worthwhile to society. Pneumonia is something that comes with that. All right. So that's his update. Also, he wants to talk about what's the moon doing because it's turning red. That's Jeremiah right now. Jeremiah is moving to apparently flat earth conspiracy theory nonsense. Oh, there's 68 people here on a random live stream, and I'm wearing a yellow shirt, which I've never done before in a stream. So here we are. Second, we are going to, who was on there? Hendry, and that's who was on there. Our boy, Afroman, Afro boy. Let's bring him up. Afro. It's Afroman audits. I keep typing in Afro boy. Oh, he changed it to Afro audits. So, let's see here. Got to read this. Arrow Scout, member for 3 months. LDOF says only your contribution can heal him. The more money you give, the faster Jeremiah will recover. Everyone knows that. Oh, boy. Greg, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. Oh, Greg, you're the GOAT. So we've got Afro Boy audits. If you remember this guy, he's the guy that loses his shit, looks and sounds like Sideshow Bob from The Simpsons. His dad and sister, or dad and mother, maybe brother and sister. That's how he acts. I'm a yellow wiggle tonight, yeah. But we're not going to watch this entirely because it doesn't really matter. Wow, perfect. I left off at the greatest spot. What some of the bigger fraud auditing channels are doing, where because of the L's they've taken in court, they can no longer go out and fraud it themselves. So instead of taking a video, adding some creativity, adding some, hey, this is where they're wrong and this is why they're wrong, this is what law they broke, here's the Supreme Court decisions, yada, yada, like the debunking community does. What he did was he downloaded this person's video, we the bosses, you the servants. White boy who teases his hair, dear God. But yeah, we the bosses, you the servants. What these guys are doing, I know Chili has done it, Rogue Nation has done it. I have not looked into his court case more than what Frauditor trolls put out. All I know is that it seems like that dude's going to be in the pokey for quite a while. But what these larger channels are doing that can't actually go out and fraud it themselves, they are hitting download. I have a 4K downloader. They're getting the link, dropping it in there, downloading the video, uploading it as their own, monetizing it, and throwing it out there like it's their audit. And then at the end, oh, this is the channel. And that's all they do. And they think that's some sort of transformative content. Is it choppy? Hopefully it's not choppy or blurry. That would be a great comeback stream. Oh, I didn't even know he was an immigrant of any type. JP Mayer, member for 1 month. Jeremiah ate paint chips as a kid for sure. 1000%. But yeah, so Afro Boy, the update for Afro Boy is that he is now stealing content from other frauditors to keep his grift going. I just don't understand this whole we the bosses, you the servants nonsense, really. It's absolute nonsense. All right, let's go from this video. Again, we may watch. Oh, Sideshow Bob audits would be a 1000% better thing for him. Who else was it? Hendry. Hendry has some updates. Shocker. I'm waiting for somebody to say this is going to be a 3-hour stream. This is indeed not going to be a 3-hour stream. I have videos to make after this because I've been gone for 3 days. Let me take this off the screen so I can describe this. Journalism at its finest. Oh, God, I'll have to make a short making fun of that in a second. God, this is so strange to even talk about. I had enough as of Thursday or Friday. My cup was overflowing with stupidity. For the first time in 3.5 years, almost 4 years, I ran out of bandwidth for stupid. I hit my limit for stupidity. So I took a few days off. I posted a couple shorts of me going to Home Depot, like I said in my stream earlier. I did that. I had one scheduled for like 3 days, so I just let that go. And I didn't get on, YouTube other than people messaging me, asking my thoughts on certain things. JP Mayer for $1.99. Journalism at its finest. Bullshit. 1000%. None of these people are journalists. Not one. They're not activists either. They're glorified prank channels. We've been talking about it for years. They're glorified prank channels. They're not trying to do anything. Like, I've said it forever. Most of them are career criminals with chips on their shoulder because, the police at some point in their life, the court system at some point in their life held them accountable for their actions. And now they're upset about it. And now they're going to harass you or stalk you in Craig's case. But yeah, so my cuppeth runneth over with stupidity the last few days. And I was just dumb or just done. Some people, this isn't meant for some people. Like the drama folks, I'm actually doing an experiment tomorrow on my third channel because I have a feeling that someone in the drama community is buying subscribers. So I'm going to conduct an experiment on the third channel. So if you see anything funky going on with subscribers over there, that's why. You guys probably don't know. I think a couple people may know, but I'm not going to throw the name out until I know for sure if they're buying subscribers. Again, I'm pretty sure they are, but I would rather conduct the experiment to see what's going on. Oh, fuck. All right. Back to Hendry. Community posts. This is, if you guys remember 4 days ago, I think it was 4 days ago, he tried to give out. Yeah, I thumbs down all their shit. I don't like that nonsense. You mean Jason? I can't even say his name because apparently if you say his name, he'll try to strike your shit, which I think is absolutely hilarious for somebody who is about transparency. He had the Zoom cord info. He tried posting all of the Zoom cord info so that people could show up and be like, Judge, I'm going to try to mess this case up because you're holding our friend Craig Hendry accountable for his actions. But this is the update for Craig. Court is over. Judge rules that they need 2 days of trial. I'm actually curious about this part. Well, maybe if it clicked on the right spot. That's 2 more days, 2 more temporary incarceration periods until the people get to hear the state's reasons or lack thereof for locking me in a horrid concrete cage like a dog. If you act like a dog, you're going to get treated like a dog. That's just what it is. I was actually hoping, let me see if he emailed me back, because that would be pretty swell. I don't think he did. No, he did not. But some of these things are just, I don't know how people like Craig are allowed to live in the same society as the rest of us. For locking you in a horrid concrete cage like a dog. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Mason Futterman for the win. Yes, exactly. Ray, what's up? Didn't Chili grift for Hendry? Yes, I was actually going to get on about that right after this. If you guys want to correct me if I'm wrong, what's it called? Doesn't Craig have a domestic abuse? Good. My gigantic dog sees something out of the basement window. Great. But yeah, is Craig a convicted domestic abuser? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure he is. I believe those people deserve to be locked in a horrid concrete cage like a dog and never let out. But it is what it is. These people have no sense of, they have no self-awareness. Again, if you act like a dog, you're going to get treated like a dog. It is what it is. You know what? I guess I might make a new thumbnail. Well, let's look up a new broken system, broken trust thing here. Let's stop sharing that. It's just so difficult. If you guys want to, it's the easiest thing to check on Josh's nonsense. Wait, what are you talking about, David? Oh no, David, here's the thing. I threw it out there because I was sure, but that was like a hey guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm probably not. That's the type of thing. If I remember correctly, was he choked his lady friend out? But hey, it seems like a lot of domestic abusers run in the old frauditing community. Oh, you know what? I was going to show you guys how to do this because I've done it a million times. Let's do this. Do not Beetlejuice him. He already knows I was streaming. He commented on something. JP Mayer, that is why we are doing this. We're going to 23rd District Court. And for some reason, the state of Michigan is being goofy. Case search. And then, shockingly, you are now leaving our website. But joke's on us. Get Arrow 404, as I say every single time. Then it kicks you to the Michigan court. And then there you go. Craig just did time for physical abuse. And there you go. Now we got to scroll down, hit continue. Oh, God. 23rd District Court. Now we're going to take this off screen because I don't know if it's going to pop up with my information. No. No, you know what? It's not going to because I just reset everything. Just specifically for this reason. Did it not? Oh. Because it kicked to a new page. Yeah. Shocker, guys. You know my whole name. And now we're going to look this up. David, it's just joking about domestic abuse when we specifically cover a whole community filled with kitty diddlers, domestic abusers, stalkers, other violent crimes. It's just not funny to like joke about because like they legitimately do that shit. Here, this is what we got going on. I want to say it's 313, 312. Ugh. All right. So, yep, 313, 2024, 9 a.m. scheduled for settlement conference. I'm assuming someone will get me a very quick recording of this. I'm not going to do it myself, but I'm sure someone somehow will get that to me. Yeah. Yeah, they can salivate over knowing my name. My name's been out for 3.5 years. I've already been doxxed by people who can't handle the truth. Oh God, but yeah, that's interference with police authority, interference with police authority, and interference with police authority. Well, I don't think he's going to get. I don't think he's going to get as high as he did on his other case. I think it was in the 90s for events. This is only in the 60s. I just want this to go to court already. Oh, Lord. Is that the fake broken system, broken trust? Jeff Clark. If I was going to guess Jeff Clark, if I was going to throw out a guess, I would probably say that it was Greg. Oh, Ray gifted 5 K-Farm memberships. Well, thank you. Oh, yeah, that's fake broken system, broken trust. You almost get me every time, bud. I just want some of these things to just get right to the front of the line. Because, yeah, this nonsense is holding up the court. Josh constantly going in, going out, and just playing these sovereign citizen games. It needs to stop. All these people need to stop. Oh, I was also going to say something about Craig, because apparently, there we go, sitting in the actual middle of the screen now. Apparently, Craig has a new attorney, and apparently it's the DUI guy, which, Jeepster, this is how you can tell. It's harder to tell on a computer, but it's really easy to tell on a phone. The logo for the fake broken system, broken trust is just slightly lighter in color than, I think the fake broken system, broken trust is a better contributor to society, so he's going to be the real one from now on. But yeah, apparently he was given, he got the DUI guy to somehow represent him, which I just don't understand that at all. Edward. Yeah, I even tried to address it. Frauditor Troll tried to address it. For some reason, some of these frauditors think that if they make something, it'll happen. And it's like, no. You can say, oh, dear Lord. Of course. Of course he gifted another 5 K-Farm memberships. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's just, I know Vegas VIPs did it to me. Apparently I was debating Vegas VIPs, but didn't know that I was debating Vegas VIPs until after his stream started. And it was like in the middle of the day, like 1 o'clock or noon or something. So it's like, no, my guy, I actually have grown-up shit to do. So no, I will not be debating you and your friend or whatever he is on your channel in the middle of the day. No, I won't be doing that. And it was right after the Dummy Kruger stream. So it's just like, do you really want to get your ass beat again? Like, that's fine. And you too, I'm talking about ass beat in a debate, not in real life. For all those manual reviewers. But yeah, Josh thinks that just because he goes, Frauditor Troll will debate this person on my channel, he thinks that that's genuinely going to happen. He's a bit delusional at the moment. Well, a little bit more delusional than usual. Let me take this off Zoom because I don't need that zoomed in for this. I'm just going to go to his page real quick. I know he called the police department. Let me see here. I don't know if he deleted it or not. He should have deleted it. It was cringy as shit. He called the police department that is arrested or gave Hendry the tickets, or Craig. I don't know. I guess his channel's name's Hendry. Okay. Announcement. You're debating Glenn Serio on February 30th. Mrs. Jarhead, what's up? But yeah, so Josh made some comments when he was live at the White Lake Police Department 2 weeks ago. I believe it was 2 weeks ago. About how when he gets his, Hez, if you want to come up and tell everybody what's going on, or as much as you know what's going on. I emailed you to see what was going on, but I had no godforsaken idea. But yeah, he went to the White Lake Police Department. One of the guys that arrested him, I want to say, or has seen him a gajillion times at this point. He's like, when I get my silver play button, I'm going to deliver it to my daughter at the school or at her school or whatnot. So this guy thinks he's going to be getting a silver play button from YouTube. He's got 80,000 subscribers, so he's probably going to make it to 100,000, way before I even get to like 20,000. I'm sending an email. Hold on real quick, guys. Bang, sending. I feel like I have dial-up. It's just a link. Just send it. Message sent. Okay, cool. But yeah, he thinks he's going to get a silver play button. What he doesn't understand. His last video 2 days ago. Again, I feel like we talk about this damn near every stream at this point because it's just getting so ridiculous. His last video that he called for Craig Hendry's that police department, 161 views 2 days ago. 1 month ago, he released a video, 167 views. A month ago, he released a video, 274 views, 206 views, 433, 1.8 thousand, 2.5 thousand, 874, 329. It gets to the point where my guy's got 80,000 subscribers and can barely pull 500 views per video. I don't think he's going to get a silver play button anytime soon, let alone be able to deliver it to his kid's school, because from what I understand, he's not allowed to be there. So there's that. Oh, boy. But yeah, he made it big on a few shorts. He's pulling in about the same number of views per short as I am right now. Maybe even less. He stole a short. His channel's not. He stole a short, like legitimately stole a short from the White Lake Police Department Facebook page, put it on his channel, and thinks he's just Jesus for some reason. Oh, dear Lord. Let me do this now. Trying to do 147 different things right at the same time. There we go. Hopefully that worked. I don't even know what I'm doing on my phone half the time. All messages. There we go. Back to what we're doing. But yeah, there's that. It's just, his page is starting to get real cringy. He's trying to use it more of like a vendetta, personal attack slander channel route, which is weird. Yeah, he thinks he's Jesus now. He's trying to take some inspiration from Craig in his white suit, looking like Wish Jesus. Buying subs. Well, that's the thing. So he does have one, like the short that I'm talking about. I think you guys have all seen it. Okay, yeah, it's got 44 million views on the one short, but it's literally a police officer getting a fish out of the middle of the road that he stole from their Facebook page and just slammed it on his channel, because I don't think they have a YouTube page. So I think he just slammed it on there, which is really weird. Please tell me you're not going to talk about... No. It took me a second to... No, I don't think Chris has done anything of relevance. I know he's scummily trying to be the... Okay, I hate talking about this. So when Chili went to Ironton for... Oh my Lord, why am I drawing a blank on what her name is? Because of her son. I want to say her son was killed or something like that. Tina Slay, I want to say her name is. Hez didn't get your email. Can you resend it? Oh, of course, of course. Yeah, Chili went down there and tried to grift off of that tragedy. It seems like Chris is trying to do the same thing with this new. I want to say it's Bedford. Well, I guess now you got me talking about Chris. I'm drawing a blank on specifically. Yeah, Bedford. Okay. From the small amount of information that I know about the situation, let me see here. Reply. Maybe it's because I replied to myself. Maybe that's what happened. That's probably what happened. Yes, that's exactly what happened. I replied to myself. Well, that explains it. But yeah, it looks like there was some type of police shooting. The state police investigated, and they're like, "Yep, justified." I believe he tried to like run over a police officer or something like that. And Chris is now trying to grift off of that. David Finkel. David Finkel. It's not that I don't know. It's that there's so much information that I have in my head of these people, and they all pull the same grift. The drama community, same grift. It's all the same, but just a different name. Yeah, there's just too many low lives to pick from. Chrissy is just a much dumber version of Chilito, and that's saying something because Chili isn't exactly the smartest human being on the planet, as per the photo I put on my community tab today about the flags. I love it. And now he's inspiring sovereign citizens to create their own trifold, which doesn't make any sense to me. Hopefully Hez got my email since I actually sent it to him this time instead of myself. Yeah, the fact that any of these people have any type of following outside of people publicly shaming them is ridiculous to me. Oh, hey, bud.
How you doing?
So the skinny.
All right. So basically, it was really simple. I got a notification that my channel was shut down for the next 7 days due to a report of a terms of service violation for bullying and harassment on a video that was over a year old. And I was trying to figure out what the heck was the bullying and harassing in it. I don't know. Obviously, I filed an appeal, but
Yeah.
the only thing, and again, because I don't want to conjecture, because I don't know, right? YouTube doesn't give you any information. There wasn't a timestamp or anything. But the only thing I could think when looking at it was because of all the craziness that's been going on recently regarding Miss Mandy, she was on my panel during that whole show, the one that got the strike on it. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it. You know, the people that are after her should go after me because she was. I don't know. I have no idea. But I mean, that's all the information I have so far. And that's it. So I'm not going to be able to go live or do any community posts or anything for the next 7 days, ladies and gentlemen. And I know I saw some people in the chat saying like, "Oh, well, you could use other people's channel." I already had Welsh offer me to let me use his, but once this first happened, I thought about it for a while, and I thought, well, you know, the way it's kind of good. It gives me an opportunity to use that extra time to work on some other videos and some other stuff to put together, so that when the 7 days is up, I'll have stuff already ready to upload and you know.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard the beginning of this stream where I've been gone for like 3 days. I've been fixing the house, doing Home Depot things. I think I had 4 shorts in 3 days, and 3 of them were me going back and back and back to Home Depot.
Right.
So it's like my cup reached the very top with just stupidity
Yes.
to the point where like I just couldn't do it anymore, and I'm like, I'm gonna be gone. See you guys, have fun.
Well, that's kind of like what I'm saying. Like, you know,
Yeah, like
You're giving me an
take
excuse
it as a
to take 7
vacation.
days to get out and
Yeah.
decompress.
Your
So
boss is telling you that you need to take a mandatory vacation.
right, exactly. So I'm definitely gonna take advantage of that, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think it might have been a oh god. Again, I don't want to start saying nonsense, but yeah, I'm thinking it was probably a mass reporting type thing, especially if it a year ago.
Yeah.
That's a bit sketchy.
Well, that's why I was
You
like
just like oh god. No, see, Alan, I actually have not had any of the hot dogs yet. They just opened the other day. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else all the Michigan like hardware stores like Lowe's, Home Depot, well not all, the ones in my area, all have like hot dog like shacks either right outside the door or inside, blah blah blah. But they all closed during COVID.
mm,
And they just opened up the one by in the Home Depot that I go to the 15th, 16th. And I went to go look at their prices today. One hot dog costs $3.75.
holy crap, hammer sandwich sauce. That's
And
amazing.
I'm just like, I'm good.
Yeah, no. Thanks. I'll just go buy a packet of hot dogs at the store and make my own. Wow.
God. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I could buy a pack of all beef hot dogs at the store for $5, and that's like 8 to 10 hot dogs. Like,
Yeah.
I'm good, thanks. The lady outside was like, "Oh, you should eat the hot dog shack. It's really good." I'm just like, maybe next time.
Right.
Maybe next time. Josh is here. Broken system, broken trust. The
real one.
The little man that couldn't. The little man that couldn't be a Marine. Swing and a miss.
Oh no.
The little engine that couldn't see his kids.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that guy.
First time I've had coffee in 3 days. Just burned the shit in my mouth. Yeah, it used to be $1.50. $1.50 hot dog. That's great. Even if they're terrible hot dogs, they're $1.50.
Growing up in Chicago,
But for $3.75.
yeah. Growing up in Chicago, there was
It
the
makes
local
an
joint by
investment.
my house, and they had the best deal. You go there, you get 2 hot dogs. They come with fries. It was like $4, but come with fries was like this, like a pound of fries. Like you couldn't even finish the fries by yourself, let alone and then eat the hot dogs. Like it was amazing. And under $5, it was a whole full meal for 2 meals. Except I hate reheated fries, but
God. Yeah. So broken system, broken trust is trying to. I'll just pull it up. Oh God, he's got a cringy like pre-stream thing. Let's bring this up. Apparently, he's having a live. There it is. He's having a live debate with Frauditor Troll versus John Felix, who I've contacted Frauditor Troll. And he's like, yeah, that's not a thing.
right.
And even if it was a thing, I'm not doing it on this channel. But he hasn't taken it down. In my head, he's just trying to a bunch of people are going to show up for it, and then he's just going to pull the carpet out from underneath him and be like, haha, I'm going to talk with a shitty camera for, live stream number 412.
Right. And John Felix, I've had him on. I've talked to him before, and he's got nothing to say, just the same old rhetoric. And just like with BSBT, when you give him the facts, he just literally just says no.
The nuh-uh defense.
Yeah,
That's good.
right.
That's always the best one.
It's like,
Yeah, he was one of the first ones I talked, like not even physically talked to, like in the comment section of like one of his videos.
mhm.
We talked shit to each other for like a day or two. And then I'm just like, well, this isn't going anywhere.
Yep. It's because it's
Oh,
what's
oh God. Hot dogs is like sex. Even when they're bad, it's still pretty good. That's my feeling about pizza. Like if you guys watch the oh God, what is it? The Barstool Sports guy, how he does the pizza reviews. It's like even bad pizza is good pizza.
yeah. Yep.
Oh, apparently, oh God.
But
Oh, what is it? Apparently, is that the real broken system, broken trust? Feels like I'm watching who can grow the biggest man titty challenge. That's solid.
right on.
It's one of those things. It's one of those things. I'm in much better shape than Josh. I'm younger than Josh. I have all my teeth, unlike Josh. But yet he's going to try to talk about things. Oh, God. David Finkel, thank you for the $20 for the hot dog, you cheap ass. I'm assuming that's what the stars are. You can ask Mrs. Kafar. It's not that I am too cheap to buy things. It's that I think of it in terms of pizza. I think of it in terms of pizza. If let's say something costs $20, I think of it of how many pizzas can I buy? And if I can buy more pizza, or I can buy pizza and that thing's not really that important, I don't get it. Like I could have so many things around my office, but then I'm just like, that's pizza money.
Yeah.
Like,
that's awesome. I like that philosophy.
That's how I do everything.
I like that. How much does this
Oh,
cost? Well, I could buy that,
yeah.
or I could buy a pizza. I just won't buy anything.
David Finkel. I was totally about to go and get some, but then not for $4 for me, Mrs. Kfar. Pickle was there. It was a whole thing. A pizza costs $20. Hey, my favorite pizza is a Little Caesars deep dish. Those things are still like $9. That's a solid one for me.
That'll work.
I just saw something. What was it? Broken system, broken trust. 2 gerbils, 1 stream. Josh, I believe it was when you were sitting shotgun in your hubby's truck, Wolverine Transparency. I believe you guys were talking about playing Hide the Corn Dog in the truck. So, like, maybe you shouldn't. I don't remember a lot, but I remember what I need to remember.
Oh, yeah, BSBT. He's something else, man. He's got a mouth on him, that's for sure.
I don't know. Anyone that gets kicked out of the Marines for doing meth. Hey, David Finkel. I like the Detroit style deep dish, my man. The little crispity cheesies on the side, that's my thing. The closeted energy is strong with Josh. That's fair. I'm just trying to keep up with the chat because you guys are blowing up Josh right now. Yeah, I don't know really what Josh is doing with his life at this point. He's almost 50. He's just stacking up a giant criminal record at this point. He's lost his kids, lost his house, lost his car, lost several jobs. But he's just going to keep trucking in this whole sovereign citizen bullshit.
Yeah. And going on the internet, he's got plenty of time for that. He doesn't have time to work, though, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Jeepster, I believe his reasoning for getting kicked out of the Marines for meth. You guys will probably not know better than me, but you guys will. I'm trying to put this link up, but it's not wanting to be cool for me right now. There we go. He's a lover on purpose. He has a sweet huffy, though. Yeah, we saw when he got arrested. The officer let him go back to his house and put it back. No, he said he had senioritis. He had senioritis. That's why he did meth to get kicked out of the Marines. Doesn't seem worth it, right?
Right? Oh, man.
I'll never understand. At no point when I was in the Navy did I think to myself, I should just do drugs to get kicked out.
Yes. That's a good idea.
Yeah, and it's not even like he was doing anything important. He was an electrician. Like, come on, my guy.
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, get on to him, but he was the times that I've talked to him or whatever, it was just like, well, like his whole argument, and I tried to discuss this with him about the big thing was the ticket didn't say the word jurisdiction on it. It's like, okay, so if this doesn't say the word cup on it, that means I can't drink out of it. It's not a cup if it doesn't say the word cup. Like your toothbrush obviously doesn't say the word toothbrush on it, and that's why you don't use it.
Well, it's
Like,
just that so many judges and so many attorneys have broken it down for him. Am I the real KFAR? Yeah. I'm actually CGI. I'm not even real.
That's an AI.
Yeah.
Or
This is an AI channel. I tell people that all the time when somebody said that my DD214 was fake and my family is fake. Yep, my whole channel is CGI. It's just really good. I pay lots. But yeah, it's like so many people a lot smarter than Josh with the professional education to actually represent people in court, to be judges, have broken it down for him. And instead of being like, thank you for educating me on a topic that I was lacking in, nuh-uh. Like,
right.
Good one. You're a clone named Steve Jr. Oh God, I forgot. I forgot to show you guys Basement Steve. I bought Basement Steve. Hez doesn't know anything. Hez does not know what we're talking about right now. I had a fish. His name was Steve. He was a plecostomus. He just ate shit at the bottom, cleaned the tank. Mrs. K's farce tank upstairs was getting dirty, and Steve was getting a little big for my tank. So I put him up there, and I went to get another one to put in my tank to keep my tank clean. And because I name everything Steve, I forgot who it was, suggested that instead of Steve Jr., I just named him Basement Steve.
There you go.
So I have Upstairs Steve and Basement Steve.
Oh, I like that. That's cool. Right on.
Oh, let's see here. Tones posted a comment about... okay. Tones posted a comment on your comment about Hez being down. That just broke my brain. Oh, shit. DMA was an electrician? That's terrifying. Just like Brooklyn Audit was like, wasn't he like a plumber?
I'm pizza.
Yeah. What is your connections issue?
It's Spectrum, man. It's out here.
Are you hardwired?
Yes. It is Spectrum. We had this big thing with them just a couple weeks ago when I went completely shut down, and then they had me rehook back up, and we'll go back, and they're like, "That's just the connection in your area. That is what it is."
Because I know I was having some bad connections for 2 weeks, so I'm like, I'll hardwire this thing. So I bought the little adapter. I haven't really had any issues since.
Well, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Good night. Bye.
It's a gift from Ray. Thank you.
Let me bring this back up since I'm fucking slacking. Guys, I don't have any videos to show you. I'm not gonna lie. I've got nothing. I have been gone a long time. I missed a lot of the drama. I missed a lot of the people who were they should take a break from Discord, because turns out Discord isn't real life, and they should just delete that shit. I think everyone in chat can probably figure out that Discord is toxic. I use it to post videos and talk to like 3 people. That's it.
That's literally the same thing for me. I go in there once in a while with the video, or like I talk to maybe 3 or 4 people in Discord, and that's it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, some people live on that like it's a real thing, and it's just like, take a break.
Yep.
Let's see here. Oh, I think there's a ton of actually toxic. Like my channel is pretty tame. I don't think there's too much drama. There's a drama tab that you get told to go to if you try to bring drama. Oh God. You were watching an old Schrodinger's cat video with me. God, that was so long ago. Have you seen the video where the chick pulled over for DUI and thinks a wet wipe is a phone? That's a great one. Yes, I have seen it. Do you know where I've seen it? The Cake Farcam's channel. That's where you've seen it.
All right. Hey, can I address something real quick I saw in your chat? Ed209 says, was my channel messed up by Mandy? I'm not saying that I think she did it. I'm just saying that the video that was struck had her in the video. She was my guest on panel on the video that was struck. How and why and who, I have no idea. I know nothing about it. That's the only reason her name came up was because she was in the video. That's it.
Yeah. If you guys want to go watch that video, it's on the KFAR Cams Reacts channel. I'm wearing a V-neck. If you want to see that type of thing, it's got 66,000 views.
Nice.
That's pretty solid. But yeah, it's one of my favorite videos because she just tries to talk to anything. And then right near the end, when she was getting breathalyzed, she just has the hardest time pronouncing the cop's last name and just completely butchers it. I have to give it a view now. I appreciate it. If we can get that video back in the algorithm, that'd be pretty swell. I'm assuming broken system, broken trust is going to say something super cringy. Yes, C. Allen. KFAR in a V-neck sounds spiffy. I don't wear V-necks. That channel at one point, I'm just like, I don't care. So I was wearing V-necks. I was doing it wearing glasses. I just stopped caring, and I was just letting it go at like noon. Oh, have you ever done morning radio? Hey, the adults are talking wants to know.
No, I haven't. That's kind of like what my show is, though, or at least what it's based on. Because I used to listen to that every morning, back in the day. So it's like I was definitely inspired by that.
I was thinking to myself, oh, Hez is gone for a week. Maybe I'll stream in the mornings. I ain't waking up that early. I can't do it. If you noticed, I started getting there like later and later and later.
Right.
Because I'm just like, it's 7 o'clock. I could sleep for another hour and a half. I'm going to do that.
Yep.
I can't do it anymore in the mornings.
That's perfectly understandable. But anyway, yeah, I don't want to turn your stream into a stream about me or whatever.
Oh, you're fine. I told everyone I was going to do some updates on these people, and that was going to be the stream. So now we're done with the updates. So if you want to talk, feel free to talk.
All right, so it is what it. Well, how about I throw you guys a happy dance? How about that? That'll give you something. Everybody seems to love it. All right, yes.
Oh God, I'm not getting old.
I'm getting old. I'm way older than this guy.
You also don't stay up until like 5 o'clock in the morning for no reason. I used to get to 2 hours and I was fine, and then 3 hours I was fine, and now it's like if my body doesn't get 5 hours or like its body weight in caffeine, I'm just like completely useless for the whole day.
Oh yeah, back when I was like in my mid-20s, I was a DJ, and I would go to these parties, and the party would end at like 4 in the morning, and then I'd have to start work at 5. I'd get home just in time to change my clothes and go to work, and I was fine,
Nope. I stopped drinking coffee, and it completely ruined my ability to be alive with 2 hours of sleep. Trying to be healthy ruined my unhealthiness. Let's see here. William Stryker, just make sure you address it to the correct broken system, broken trust. Because the real fake broken system, broken trust is here along with the actual broken system, broken trust.
Right.
Anybody have like questions to fill up the next minute and a half? We were all invincible in our 20s. Hey, I'm 33. Thank you. I got 3 years more invincibility than most people, apparently. Hey, the adults are talking. I tried my best to. I figured if I could stop drinking and stop drinking coffee, I'd be slightly healthier going into the summertime, the running season. The drinking didn't really bother me, but the coffee could not do it.
Yeah.
Crystal smells weed. What do I think about the truckers boycotting NYC? Well, I guess I'm going to have to Google it now.
Yeah, that was a big story.
How's the baby on the way doing? To what I'm being told, pretty solid. It's growing normally. It's probably going to be the largest of the Kfar clan. Let me see here. I typed in truckers boycotting. Truckers boycotting California. Truckers boycotting Colorado. Truckers boycotting Florida. Apparently, truckers hate everyone. Is it over the Trump thing?
Yes.
That's odd. Oh, okay. Well, it's funny. Apparently, they went and stopped it because they figured that the immigrants that people are shipping there would take their jobs.
Oh no.
So apparently, they're not doing it anymore. How's Hudson doing? I don't know if you were here from the beginning. Hudson decided he was going to see something outside. I think there's rabbits that live under our deck now. And right where the windows are right here is one spot where they can get up onto my deck. And if he sees anything out there, even my feet, he freaks out. And if you've ever heard a 100-pound dog freak out, it's just weird.
Yep. I've had a couple. I've always had a dog in the house. Yeah, when they get going, especially the bigger ones. I had a big one that used to bite. Not us, but anyone else. It's like, okay.
I had a plumber come and do some work on the shower drain and pipe and the 2 sinks in the bathrooms. And one of my dogs got out, came upstairs. He's like, "Oh, does it bite?" And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I don't think I would keep a dog if it was just going around biting everything.
Right.
And it like slowly walks up to him, is like, "Okay, I'm gonna go outside now," and then just goes outside. Didn't even talk to the guy.
Right on.
Your dog keeps catching squirrels. Fat Potato and Hudson were fighting over a baby squirrel that I assumed was dead, but I still made them drop it, only to find out, no, it just pissed off the little squirrel. So it would just start running around on my thing. So I like trapped it under a bowl so they couldn't get it. So I had to Google, like, can I put this back in the tree, or will the mom squirrel be like, "Fuck you, you smell like that guy"?
Right.
And in the middle of Googling, it just ran from under the bucket up the tree. And I'm like, took care of itself.
There you go. Problem solved. Problem solved. All right.
Let's see here. I've only had small dogs. They are permanent puppies. We have one small dog. We have one small dog that barks at everything and only gets along with the cat. It's weird. Who is Robert West? Why does that name sound familiar?
My new video is on him. He is a.
I saw the video where the officer's like, "Have you not heard of U.S. versus Cordova?" Is it that video?
That was Robert West was the Frauditor. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't catch his name. That's one where you're just like, what was it? I think there's actually something wrong with him, so we can't actually laugh at it. Right. I was like, shit.
And then everyone in the chat is, he's a registered SO, dude. Make fun of him all you want. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah.
That's why I don't cover what's his nuts as often as I want to. L Dope Dog.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm convinced that he actually has issues. Right. And he just saw this. And he's like, I can get money.
Right.
And he just does it. And I was like, I've had some conversations back and forth on like the comments. And just the things that he typed, I'm just like, there's no way this guy has an IQ above 70.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Finally caught alive. Well, I do them often at this time, but they are very irregular. And sometimes they're scheduled, sometimes they're not. It was weird. Yeah, see, KTZ, they didn't necessarily try to eat the squirrel. Hudson, don't tell any frauditors this because I've tried to threaten them with my dogs before. Hudson's a pussy. Him and Dexter, when they got along, they were both. Hudson's was probably like 80 pounds at the time, but they were still large. A baby bird got into our yard. Hudson would put it in his mouth, walk it to the fence, and let it go. And I was like, what are you doing? Like,
I'm saving the bird. Well, oh,
Yeah, that's what him and the little dog ran around with the rabbit in their mouth. And apparently there was no blood on it, no nothing. Apparently they were just carrying it around. It's like, you guys aren't kangaroos. You don't just carry around baby animals. Like, that's not how it works. So that's another, Robert West is another kitty toucher. Jesus. That's interesting. It seems like the more and more you dig into frauditors and sovereign citizens, the more nonsense. Well, how to put not nonsense?
There's
The
some
more
sort of
information you find out about them.
there's something about the mentality behind the people who are attracted to that sort of lifestyle. You know, it owns. It's the bearded badass ensemble. But yeah, there's something about the mentality of people that are attracted to that is related to the same mentality that drives people to be criminals in general. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Trying to understand the psychology of these people. That's why I like Script Cat. She breaks down the psychological aspects of people who behave the way these guys behave. You know.
Let's see. Ed, I just posted the link. I just posted the link of the video of me wearing a V-neck. That's my body cam channel. I'm trying to find more time to get. It's just so time consuming doing body cam videos. But yeah, that's the one I got. I think I got two large videos. I got like a 55,000, a 66,000 view video. One's a guy that I think Radical has done, and I just basically smashed both videos together. It was the guy who basically had like the breakdown on the side of the road because he wasn't driving his car, wasn't registered, didn't have insurance, didn't have a driver's license. And then they got him again later after he got his car back or whatever, and they had to like pull him out of the car, and he was trying to fight him, and then they beat the crap out of him. Good times. Turns out people enjoy those videos. When sovereign citizens get the dog shit beat out of them, people enjoy it. Turns out.
Yes, they do. All right. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drop, but thank you for having me up. I gotta go do a couple things, and also I don't want to put too much pizza in your stream. But thanks again for having me up and letting me say my bit. And I'll see you, I guess, in 7 days.
Okay, I'll see you, bud.
All right, take it easy, man.
Bye.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
All right, folks. Now that I'm full screened again, I'm probably gonna get off here and then start making some videos. If you guys recall, oh my God, why am I drawing a blank on what his first name is? Anthony Dumbass, whatever his name is. I think he's got 3 videos right now on Old Squishy Gardener's page. Turns out I found another video on Van Balion's channel with him in it. So I'm going to try to smash all 4 of those videos together right after this. It's going to be a long video. So if you guys are into that type of thing, I might have it out in the next couple days. It's just going to take a lot of work to edit because he's a fucking idiot. Also, if you guys have any like sovereign citizen or more videos, email me, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, yada yada. Yeah, send it to me. I'm trying to get away from the frauditors because they're all the same. I mean, sovereign citizens and Moors are all the same too, but at least you can laugh at them because some of them are just stupid and don't know any better. Most frauditors know what they're doing is absolute bullshit, but they do it anyway in hopes to get some sort of lawsuit, which rarely happens. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me catch up on the comments. Tones has a body cam video coming out tomorrow. I guess I have some, maybe there's 141 of you. I obviously know that many people aren't going to answer the question, but do you guys watch the short form stuff? Not like shorts, but like if I was to put out a 2 or 3 or 4 minute video, would you guys watch that? Yeah, the Dubis guy. Oh, broken system, broken trust. I have an update coming around 10 p.m. on the Frauditor troll backing down. Josh, nobody wants to come to your channel because then that gives you views. And my chat is under the impression that your channel is dying. And seeing as how I've seen the views that you're currently getting across all of your content, you should probably be worried about making your own content. Yeah, the Frauditor, like, unless a Frauditor does something, does something that I've never seen, or it's just an interesting way they did things, I'll show it. But most times it's just like them being dicks, them being asked to leave, and them saying, "Oh, say you're doing it under threat of arrest and coercion, and I'll leave." And they're like, "Yeah, leave or we'll arrest you." And they say, "Okay," and then they do their walk of shame, and that's that. I love longer videos too. That's why I'm asking. Oh God, let me check this. Oh, cool. Yeah, I enjoy long form content, long form content because I enjoy context for my videos. So you have people who put out really short videos that are really choppy. I don't really like watching those videos because I need the context of the situation. That's why in all of my videos, I try my best to show as much as possible because I want to give you the context. I don't want to say this guy was arrested and then not show the reasons for why he got arrested. Some people like just jumping to the end. I enjoy context. That's why I try to do shorts, but it has to be a very particular situation for me to do a short because I need the context. But yeah, I have a lot of more clips. That's why I was asking that are like a minute and a half, 2 minutes long. But yeah. Nobody cares about your channel, my guy. Just nobody. We are going to drag jerk off Josh in there one way or another. Here's the problem. Josh, with going to a Frauditor or sovereign citizen page trying to debate. One, you get them views that they would otherwise not get. Two, you hold this thing called a mute button. I've seen it on other channels. Anytime you start winning a debate against them, they would just mute you and talk over you. But yeah, it's just not a place meant for debate. It's a place meant for them to push a narrative. So he can restream it. The problem is that it's giving you views. That's the problem. Like, do we really need to go and do this again, Josh? Like, I just did it like earlier in the stream. Oh God. I'm just gonna end him real quick, and then I will get. Basically, I'll be done. Lately, there's been sovereign citizen videos ending before they either get arrested. Oh, those videos have been out for a while, Tones, because they don't want their subscribers to know the consequences of what their narrative or what their rhetoric causes. So like you'll obviously know, oh, he's about to get arrested, but then the camera, gets muted and gets put on the ground or completely just shuts off. And they're like, yeah, I ended up walking away from that case with no tickets. And it's just like, well, the context of that stop is telling me otherwise. It's kind of like you should start a debate channel. Oh God. I think wasn't Schrodinger's cat trying to make a debate channel? I wonder if that's still a thing. I'll have to look into it. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Stop mid-sentence and just completely forgot. All right, we're gonna go through this real quick here, Joshy boy. This is why nobody wants to go to your channel. So we've got this scheduled for whatever, 288 views, Josh. If Frauditor Troll didn't show up, you would probably get less than that. 208, 407. How you got this many, the world may never know. But you were bragging about it, and it is what it is. And then you go right back down, and right back down, right back down, right back down, right back down, right back down. So without people going to your page, no one would show up. It's just like Josh is trying to suckle at the teat of anyone who he can to get him views or subscribers. It's really pathetic. Josh needs to sign the paperwork. That's what Josh needs to do. But yeah. That's the live stream, guys. I'm gonna go. Oh, there's Basement Steve. You can see him right there in the middle of the tank. That's little Basement Steve. But yeah, that's the video. It is what it is. I should have something out tomorrow or tonight, rather. I'm gonna try to knock out as many videos as I can. I have one that I want to do, but again, didn't necessarily. I don't really want to, slam 4 videos together back to back to back to back. That's going to be a super long video. But yeah, everybody have a good night. Be safe. Don't do meth. Don't be a sovereign citizen. Don't be a Moor. Don't be a glorified prank channel that goes around harasses and stalking people. That's not a good look either. And don't be Josh. Basement Steve, star of the show. Hell yeah, Ed. All right, guys. I'll probably see you tomorrow at some point. Bye.